It is Sunday afternoon, March, the 15th is Tuesday, so this is the 13th. It's daylight savings. My van clock actually says that it's 2:15, but it's actually 3:15 because the time changed. Not really a fan of time change. I think it's ridiculous. In this day and age, we've got farmers with lights on their vehicles. They don't need to have the extra hour necessarily anymore. Anyway, that's my little rant. It's hard to watch the time change when you work at night. People fuss about losing an hour of sleep. Well, I gain an hour on this particular weekend, and on the opposite, whenever it falls back, people are like, oh, I get an extra hour. Well, I lose an hour because I have to sit there and watch that time flip right back through again. I have to sit and rewatch an hour. Not much fun. So anyway, it's 3:15. Yesterday it would have been at 2:15. I just got off work. I only worked one double this weekend. I was off Friday night, and so I'm feeling a little discombobulated. I'm out of my element for sure. None of the kids went to church today. Rod went by himself, and then he went to my grandma's for lunch, and so he said he just got home. I think I'm gonna stop and grab me a sandwich, and the kids can just fend for themselves for supper, because that's just the kind of mood I'm in, I think. Actually trying to figure out where I want to stop and eat. I'm trying not to eat cow, hamburger, beef, whatever. So I'm limited to fish and chicken. I'm also trying not to eat the fatty foods. Okay, so my Thrive update, we'll do that real quick. Going well. I've actually lost 1.5 pounds this week. So I'm at 12.5 pounds, I think it is, that I've lost. So excited about that. Okay, so I decided to get a Hardee's cod sandwich, and I ordered it plain. So I don't know if I'll just eat the fish or if I'll eat the sandwich. I haven't decided yet, but I got onion rings as well, which are not a low-calorie food, but they're so yummy. And I'm okay on my calories for the day. I have logged into MyFitnessPal for 50 days in a row. And I'm certain between the Thrive and the MyFitnessPal that is the reason for the weight loss. Let me see something funny. Can you see my shirt? The weight that I have lost, the 10 pounds that I've lost, has come off in the place where I have the least amount of fat. And like my shoulders, and I don't know much here, but anyway, it doesn't take much for my tops to start falling off, because they do that anyway. I've got narrow shoulders, so I didn't want to sew it, and I'm not buying new clothes because I'm nowhere near my goal, but I had to like pin it so I folded them in on each other, and kind of make a pleat. I pinned it so that it would be narrower. It wouldn't fall off of my shoulders. And I got several people making comments like, you look like you lost a lot of weight. It's just, almost 13 pounds. But I'll take it. I think it's because I lose weight in my face first. In this area where it's more obvious. I don't know. I think it's really going to take a lot to really make an overall difference. But I got exercise class in the morning. I get to see my dear friend who's been out of the country all week. Yeah, so I'm going to sit here and eat my fish sandwich and my onion rings so I don't have to drive and eat, I think. And I think that when I get home, maybe I'll record, maybe, I don't know, I might not, this may be all you get. Feeling kind of overwhelmed because all 3 of my kids are in my house at the moment. 2 of them are over the age of 20. Like 20, gonna be 21 and already 22. And then my 16-year-old, we only have a 2-bedroom. It's just a lot of people in a tiny space. I'm happy to help my children out. I'm sorry that they need to be helped out, but I'm happy to be able to help them. I also will be very glad when they are able to transition into something else. I'm really hoping my 2 oldest will maybe get an apartment together, because I really kind of need for them to be able to have their own space. They need their own space. Just better for everybody. So, the only other thing that's on the top of my mind at the moment is Tuesday is the primary election here in Illinois. And I think I'm actually going to vote in the primary. I've never done that before because we were talking about it at work today. I've never wanted to really openly declare my status as either a Republican or a Democrat. But I just feel that it's a precarious situation, that if everybody doesn't take some kind of action, whatever action they can, then Donald Trump's going to end up being president, and I think that would just cause all kinds of problems. He's going to offend some foreign dignitary, and they're going to rain down bombs on our head because they made him mad, or he made them mad anyway. I don't know that that would happen, but I certainly don't feel that our president should. Our president needs to be a dignified person who is honest and trustworthy, and we can feel confident in knowing when he goes to talk to other countries, or even just dealing with Congress and all that stuff, that he'll be able to, do it without making fun of people or, flat out lying. It's just, how can he even be considered a viable candidate? I understand people want change. And I don't know that Hillary Clinton, I actually don't think that Hillary Clinton is the answer either. But I think she's a way better option than Donald Trump, quite honestly. So anyway, and Dairy Queen, I'm going to try to get this up so that people will know. Dairy Queen is having free cones on Tuesday, the 15th of March, 2016. That's what's coming up. And I read somewhere it's either their 75th anniversary, and that's the 75th day of the year, and they're giving away free cones. But then I also read that every year they do a fundraiser where you can donate for Children's Miracle Network, I believe, and in exchange you get a free cone. So the donation is not required to get the free cone. So anyway, okay. If I think of anything else before I'm ready to put this thing together, then I will add it. If not, I will see you next week. So we'll see. Hope you have a great week.